Hey everyone, welcome back to Eford Strong. So it's been a little while since we have posted a YouTube video, and here's why. So we did our Europe trip and we have posted an Iceland video recap. So check out that video if you haven't already. The footage is awesome and there's more to come from the rest of our trip, so stay tuned. But we did that trip and then we came home and life has been nonstop. And I'm going to tell you why. I am training for a full Ironman. Well, not just me, Caleb is doing it too. So we're each putting in like 14, 15 hours a week, plus Caleb has a full-time job, we have 2 kids. We are balancing all of the responsibilities and activities, plus trying to get our training in. So things have been a little crazy and a little busy, but we now have 10 weeks to go and we are dialed in, we are locked in, we are excited, and we really want to bring you guys along on the journey with us because, quite frankly, we have missed you guys. Have you missed us? If so, please drop a comment below and let Caleb know because he works really hard and spends a lot of time video editing, and I think he needs a little encouragement, a little love. So drop a comment below, let him know that you want us to keep making these videos and bringing you guys along with us as we journey through training and all the things, balancing all the things. Okay, so back to the Ironman thing. So maybe wondering why are you doing this? And that's the question that I would ask people like 5 years ago when someone said they were doing an Ironman is why? So I think that's a really important question for every athlete, whether you're training for a triathlon or a marathon or whatever it is. Why? Why are you doing this? So that when you do have to wake up at 4:45 in the morning and it's dark, or you're giving up 5 hours on your Saturday morning to go do a long bike ride when all your friends are playing golf or going to the pool or whatever, you have resolved and you can say to yourself, oh yeah, this is why. This is my motivation to keep going. So for me, it's kind of several different things all intermingled together. So the first one is that I've shared before that I kind of have this pattern of copying Caleb. So like he did his first sprint triathlon and then a year later I did the same one because it just looked like fun and I wanted to do it too. And then the same thing happened with the 70.3. He did Wilmington and then the next year I did. So last year, September 2023, Caleb did Ironman Chattanooga, and before the weekend was over, I had pretty much decided I was going to sign up and I was going to do it too because I was just so inspired. So I did give it a couple months to make sure like the emotions had settled and I was thinking through the decision, but I really was just inspired by him. So I've also shared that I really only learned how to swim about like 2.5 years ago. Before then I couldn't put my face underwater without holding my nose. I did not even know how to freestyle at all. And I would take my kids to the Y and I'd see people swimming laps and I'd just be kind of sad and jealous, like, oh, I want to be able to do that. And it was pretty ugly for several months as I was trying to figure out what I was doing. But eventually I did learn how to swim, and I just love being able to see the results of putting in hard work. And I think that's what has always appealed to me about training for races, especially longer distance races, because you can't just wing it. And so the Ironman is really appealing to me because it's such a tremendous accomplishment and such a huge distance that it really is just the culmination of months and months of hard work. And I love that. Another reason that has kind of fueled my passion for the Ironman is shortly after Caleb did Ironman Chattanooga, I mentioned to our 2 kids who were 4 and 6 at the time that I was thinking about doing an Ironman as well. And their response was kind of like, oh, a full Ironman? Oh, wow, Mom, I don't know if you can do that. What if you sink to the bottom? And so it really just kind of fueled me even more so to want to show my children especially my daughter, that women can do hard things too, and that if you set your mind to something and you work hard, it doesn't matter where you're starting from, you can achieve your goals. And I want them to see that sometimes it does take hard work, but in the end it will pay off, and the feeling of accomplishment and that sense of pride that you have for seeing where you started from and where you've come from is just amazing. And I want to instill that work ethic within my children too. And then lastly, I was talking with a friend the other day, and she asked what I'd been up to and how life was going, and I just mentioned, like, I don't know, I just spent all my time training, and I made the comment like, oh, 16 hours last week. I don't know why I'm doing it. And she said something so simple. She said, it's because you love it. And I stopped and thought about that. And that was such a good reminder for me that I really do love it. And sometimes I get so focused on the training plan or just all of the things that are going into training that I forget that, oh yeah, this is supposed to be fun. This is my hobby. And so it was just a good reminder to me. Everyone has things that they love, and everyone needs the opportunity to pursue things that they love. And so for this season, this is mine. So over the next 10 weeks, I'll be sharing my training, sharing weekly updates with you guys about how the training's going. And I also want to share big things that I'm learning along the way. I've learned so much already about nutrition and hydration and gear and mental toughness and endurance and all the things. And I'd love to bring you guys along the way and hopefully encourage others as well. I also will share how I'm balancing all of this with being a wife and a mom, because those are my two most important roles. And obviously I'm going to be seeking support and encouragement and advice from you guys, because this community is amazing. So if you're interested in following along on my journey to my very first Ironman, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you receive all the updates. Your support means so much. Thank you guys so much for following along, for sharing this journey with us. We'll see you on the next one.